Alright guys, welcome back. You've been following along. We've been doing a few commands. We're going to learn a new one today. We're actually going to go over all the rest of them today because there's only 3 more. And we'll just show you what they all do. So let's go ahead and go to our rAthena folder. And we'll go to our NPC folder. And we'll go back to our 4 dummies. And we're finishing our basics off. So we're going to go File New. And we're going to put in here next close because that's what we're going to learn. .text. Alright. Next, next, close, and then .text. Alright, so we're going to open that up. Boom, there we go. Alright, we're going to take our starter NPC, because we love our starter NPC, because we already have it all. Copy, paste, call it next close NPC, and we need to move it over a little bit, so let's do that. Let's move it to, let's see, we want to move it right over here next to this guy, and /where again, 152. So we change to 152. And we're ready to go. We're familiar with the mess statement. Open a dialog, so we're going to open that up. Mess, hello world. And then we're going to use our close because we're using a mess statement. So what we're going to look at is the word next. The next command basically is comma, next page. I mean, it's simple as that. Instead of a close button, it shows a next button. It clears the screen, shows the next message. So next, and then we put mess. Next page message. Alright, so we can save that. We'll reload our can't reload our script yet. Why? Because we have not imported this into our main. So let's go ahead and script main. Next close NPC, right? And NPC /dummies/basic/next close.text. Alright, now we can reload our scripts because we have told our server that we want to do so. Alright, so @reload script. Let me get out of the way here. Okay, so now we click our NPC. If you remember the code, you can almost follow along with it. We're going to see the first message, hello world. We're going to see a next button. We're going to click it. And when we click it, we're going to see a new clear screen that says next page message. And then we're going to have a close button at the bottom. It's very simple looking. So we can click on that. Boom. Hello world. Next, not a close. Next, clear screen, next page message, close. La da da. Now, one thing to remember is the close button. So next is very simple. It's just the next page. So let's go to the close button. The close button simply closes it and ends the dialog. This will end the dialog. So anything down here, mess, will never show because this dialog ends and it doesn't. It just stops. This ends. It terminates everything. So if we go and reload our scripts again, we click our NPC. So you have hello world. We click the next button. You see the next page. We click the close button. Oh, see, closes the dialog. Ends talking to the NPC. The will not, never show, never shows up. So this is where the next command, the last command, comes into play. This is close to. Close to is basically a copy of close, except for it lets it keep going. So if we type in here close to, this will close the page, will close the dialog, but lets you continue. So we can put down here after close to, and then close. So again, this regular close will still never show this message because it's closing it into the dialog. But this time we're going to have a hello world, a next page, next message page, a close to, which is just a close button. But after the close button, a new pop-up is going to pop up, and it's going to say after close, and then a final close, and then this will never show. So let's see what happens with that. @reload script. We click our NPC again. Hello world, we have our next button. And again, I'm going to move this over a little bit so you can follow along with the code there. So we see the hello world mess statement. We see the next button. Click. We see the next page message. We see the close button. But remember, this is a close to. So this means that this will still run afterwards. Close. Oh, look at that. After close to, because it still let it ran, right? Now we have a final close button. Close. No message down here because this closed ended the dialog. Remember though, if we wanted to change this to a close 2, that's fine. This would show again, right? Will show, but must have something to show to close dialog. So again, file close. Nothing fancy. Just remember that if you open a mess statement, you need to give them a way to get out. If you don't, you're going to get stuck. It's never any fun. I promise you that. We're going to go over, let's go over one more thing real quick, simply because it's the last thing I think probably in the basics. And that is what we've been using. You've seen me use it, the comments. There's 2 ways to do comments, very simple. The first one's a line comment. Anything on this line is a comment. It can be before, after any command. It can be, underneath, on top, next to. So as you see, I've done this next to the command. Still not a problem. Done this next to the command, not a problem. Done this above the command, not a problem. It's just a comment. So // message. As long as you don't do it within the command, then you're fine. The next comment, though, is a block comment. Block comments are kind of neater because you can do multiple lines without having to repeat, really. And that is going to be a slash and a star, and an enter, star, and a slash. So now, anything in here is free. Yay, I can comment away. And nothing can stop me. So as you can see, this is kind of cool if you want to do it more setup. This is kind of neat if you want to do a line. Some people use the lines because they can make cool graphics with them and it doesn't really matter. It's all personal preference. But that is really it for the basics. We've gone over simply how to create basically a storyline NPC. We can have an NPC talk to us, say a bunch of stuff, and then close the window. So that gives you at least how to put an NPC in your server, how to make it say something, and how the player can interact with it. Next, we're going to go over, we're going to start with variables and start getting into more quest type NPCs, and show you what variables can actually help you with some of these basic commands. So we're going to get into a lot of neat features. So let's wrap this up, and we'll start variables next time. Thanks, guys.